Hello, and thank you for joining the Launch Wix Beauty Site workshop. My name's Ellery Rojas with the Wix Higher Education team. I'm excited to go over how to begin the process of building out your very own beauty site. Today, we'll be introducing Wix and exploring the many beauty templates, setting up services, managing your bookings, learning how to connect your social media, and also learning more about your virtual back office, which we like to call your dashboard. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and dive into the different components that you're going to have to start thinking about in order to successfully start selling products or services on your site. Many of the site's designs needs that you'll be learning about today need to be welcoming, easy to navigate, and visually appealing for all of your future customers and clients. Here we have a really great example of a hair service template that we'll be covering, but I want you to notice a few things that are happening here, not just the organization of the services, but also the branding elements. Branding can include anything from your colors, your fonts, your tone of voice, for the way that you're writing, your logo, just the typical vibes of your site. It's going to help you to have an excellent site to navigate for your visitors by having a nice definition of call to action. That means being able to tell your visitor what to do. You can see how easily that can be done with a nice button that says our services and many more different actions that you can include that I'll be showing you today. You'll need to definitely start working on organizing your content, really gathering all your images, any company information, schedules, list of services or products or treatments that you want to have on your page, anything that'll help you to get the sales coming in and the bookings coming in. So let's get started and take a closer look on what that looks like to organize your site. Here we have a sitemap. This is what's going to help you organize all of those items that you had listed before. Your images, your services, your schedule, all of that. It's a list of pages and elements and features that you think that you'll need on your website. So what is it that you need? A few basics that we have here is a homepage, an about me, maybe a list of those services as an introduction, anything that includes your bookings, your schedules, your prices, and of course, a social media page and a contact. So let's take a look here at our hair sample template. And the first thing that you'll notice is a nice inviting feature, letting everyone know what is the kind of service that we're offering, the name of the company, a nice little banner that says, hey, we're promoting 20% off, and also a nice bookings button, always letting them know, hey, make sure to set up an appointment with us. Here are those different services that are being highlighted: extensions, blowout, your typical classic blowout with natural hair, and of course, curly hair. So any niche that you're looking for to highlight, you can add that in here. And of course, our call to action button to get more information on our services. The further down that we scroll, we're able to see in this template, there's a nice section providing information on your about me, maybe about you, your services, or your staff and the kind of company that you're trying to promote. Again, we have a nice reminder of that discount, always encouraging those sales. If you see a discount, it will definitely entice your visitor to make that appointment. Below that, we have our Instagram, so a nice integration of being able to showcase and create a following to your social media accounts. So anything that you post, it'll automatically be set up here with a great integration. Below that, we have a nice footer that includes a collection of emails, really just inviting those visitors to sign up so they don't miss out on any deals. And again, a few other links to different kinds of social media. All right, so this template is maybe something that you're looking for: simple, straight to the point, easy to navigate. as well as a nice layout. All these images and all this text is something that you'll be able to edit and make your own. That's the best thing about Wix. There's plenty of templates to choose from, and you'll be able to make them unique in your own. No need to learn coding or become your own designer. This is going to give you the ability to just start that process and launch right away. Okay, great. So now that we went ahead and have taken a look at the different steps that you'll need and think about when you're starting this process, I want to get started on building out our site. So let's do that by choosing a template. And the first thing that we need to do is go to our Wix Beauty site and click on the Get Started button. So here, what you'll find on this page is a really great way to learn everything that Wix offers our beauty partners, all the different details and the many features and the Wix's capabilities of the things that you can do on your business site. So feel free to scroll through here and be able to see the many different things that you can do. We'll be going over several of these today. All right, great. Now that we know a little bit more about the Wix Beauty page that's dedicated just for you, we can get started by creating an account. All you're going to need is an email and a password, and that's it. So once you've done that, you'll be able to start navigating to the templates page, right? So I've already logged in here. I'm going to go straight into my template section. You'll notice that there's plenty of options to choose from. Any single one of these types of templates are one that you can easily accommodate to your business and start editing and make your own. But what I've done here is added beauty into the search bar. I want to go straight into the sector that makes sense for me. So there's plenty to choose from. You can always preview these sites by clicking on the View button. And what that lets you do is do just that. It gives you a preview and it lets you click and play on the many different types of templates available. You'll be able to get plenty of ideas on how to set up your business and showcase all of your many different services that you're looking to have. And it gives you a good way to look at the different options that are available. And once you're ready to start editing and choosing a template, you can do that by clicking on the Edit this Site button on the top right-hand corner. So I think the one that I'm going to go with today is this Beauty Technician one. And you'll notice that in this template, it has everything that I'm looking for. I really want a sleek, bright website that's straight to the point, sending my visitor to my bookings page, showcasing my different treatments, and having them learn a little bit more about me, and also having a few testimonials here for them to look at. Then I have a nice collection of information so that I can send them newsletters and more marketing emails and campaigns, and a nice little map of where my location is. Best thing about this site that I like as well is that I can include this template, is that I have a nice little chat feature here on the bottom right-hand corner. All right, so let's dive in. All I have to do is click Edit the Site. Once I do that, Wix is going to launch this editor here where I'll be able to start making edits to my page. What does that mean, making edits? Well, exactly what I'm saying. You can either choose any section in here of the template. Notice I have a nice quick edit button on the top left-hand corner. This allows me to have a side-by-side view of any edits and changes that I want to make. So for example, I can easily choose this welcome section, and instead of calling it Lily Organic, I can start customizing it myself and just maybe call it Ellery Organic Beautician. Maybe I want to call it a different name. Maybe I just want to call it Miami Organic Beautician, because I'm located in Miami. Again, I'm trying to go on ahead and make sure I capture the audience that I'm trying to get. And my audience is going to be in my local area in Miami. And I want to highlight that I have organic materials. Notice that in this template, there's images of like coconut or flowers or plants, things that really give that vibe and that feel. Again, things that we talked about in the beginning about the different way that you can set up your design and your page, talking about your branding. All right, so now that I've done that, that's one way that I can edit. A second way that I can edit is by double clicking here on my canvas tool and simply just clicking on any of the elements that you see here, whether it's text or a picture or vector art, or even this call to action button. Notice that each time I click on an element, I have a floating menu. That floating menu is going to allow me to make those edits. So I can go ahead and make this unique to me. So if I needed to change any of this text, I can simply choose edit text and start making those changes. And plenty of different tools here that you can use to make different effects on your font. All right, great. We've gone ahead and done several things. We've explored the different templates. We've chosen one. Now we've learned how to make different edits to your template that you've chosen. I can easily go on ahead and look at my left-hand side here. This is my panel in my editor view where I'll be able to add many different features to my site. The first one includes your elements. What are elements again? Images, text, button, pictures, any sections. You'll notice that's what strips are. Any decorative items, any kind of vector art, any kind of galleries if I want to include any images. But most importantly, typically what we like to see in the beauty sites is perhaps videos or music, social media bars, where you can connect your different social links. If you wanted to include a storefront on your business site, not just services, where you have bookings already included in here, you can easily start adding a storefront and put any products you're trying to sell. So in this example, I am a beautician showcasing a nice variety of facial treatments. And maybe what I want to do is also sell different kinds of beauty treatment products for the face, sunscreen, different kind of cleansers. You get the point. But do that just by a button, okay, and adding this to your site. In the meantime, what I want to start doing now is being able to show you what else you can do here. The third button that you have on the left-hand corner gives you an opportunity to do several things. If you wanted to add a new page, you can easily do so here, or delete a page. This template, for example, does have a blog. If this is not something that you want to include, you can easily hide it from the menu and maybe work on it later on, or completely delete it. Totally up to you. Our next section that we have on the left-hand side menu is our Wix App Market. This App Market allows you to add plenty of different tools. Like we mentioned, you have bookings, you have different kind of, I don't know, social media. I'll show you how to integrate Instagram in here through the different App Market, but plenty of tools that'll help you with that process of adding to your business. Okay, great. So next we have our actual business tab. This allows you to have a really great opportunity to walk you through a few steps. Wix never leaves you alone in the process of building your business. Notice that it gives you these nice little checklists and things to add and things to edit or to include so that you can complete your business. Okay, and I'll show you how to do this as well as in the back end. In the meantime, let's finish going through some of these items. Here you have your media section, so any images that you want to include or any videos. And of course, you also have your CMS tool. This allows you to add plenty of different collections of items, but for now, let's not touch on that. That's a whole other workshop. All right, so now that we've chosen our templates, let's get started on managing bookings and including your services. What are these things that you can do on the back end for your site? Everything that you need so that your visitor can start booking right away. You're going to be able to add services, add your pricing, list all of your offerings. In your managed booking sections, you're going to be able to accept your payments, view your clients' past bookings, and even take a look at your very own calendar and all the different work that you have coming ahead. From here, we're going to start connecting our social media, going through the app tools. I'll show you with an example of how you can integrate Instagram. But like I spoke before, plenty of different options of things that you can include through that market. From here, I'm going to show you how you can manage your site, which is your dashboard. This is going to be your virtual back office. Anything and everything that you need to do when it comes to customer management, adding your bookings, information once again, but also being able to include your payment types, adding a nice catalog of the different services that you're looking to offer, and much, much more. Okay, great. So let's get started on that process. We've chosen our template. We want to start adding our services. Like I mentioned, you can easily navigate here on the left-hand menu and go straight into your treatment section or your page that you've created. And you can click here to start managing your services. It will open up the Manage Services dashboard section. Okay, notice here's your dashboard. It's like a nice little shortcut to it so you can start adding your different services and being able to play around with your different tools. Okay, what I want to do is just go straight to the dashboard by clicking here on Wix. We can go to the dashboard directly. Let's go to our virtual back office and get started on adding those services. So you can easily do that by going here to your catalog button. You'll have an opportunity to go on ahead and start adding your very own services. Okay, great. So we have a list of them. We have about 7 services. We have the facials. I already added an additional one, which is manicure. We can easily add a new service. So anything else that you would want to include, maybe what I'll do is add a gel manicure as an extra type of service. Notice there's plenty to choose from, whether it's a different kind of appointment, if you want to include a class, or even a course. Things to think about in the future. But just so you know where it's at, you can start here from scratch. You can choose to add a title for it, even an image if you wanted to. For us today, I'm just going to add gel manicure. You can include a description if you wanted to. Again, add an image, add how long that service is going to be. I can even include an additional 5-minute buffer time between appointments. And from here, just a few other things that you can include with your price and your payment. I can go ahead and add $45 here for my gel. You can choose to make this something that is paid completely online. You can have it be chosen so that it's a payment that is made in person. So you can have them also make this booking where you can have the whole amount either online or in person as an option, or even include a deposit. So I think for me, I want them to book and I want them to pay in advance. So maybe what I'll do is just keep it completely online. I can add my location here. I can even choose my staff, but I'll show you how you can add staff here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and save this. Now I have a total of 8 services that are going to be listed on my site. Notice that I have the ability to see what the availability is for each one. Okay, so you can view that. And from here, the next thing that I want to show you is through the bookings calendar, how you can make that connection of all your services with the bookings that you are creating. So my services, they're listed in here. You'll be able to add them. Another way in which you can include them Here's where you'll be able to add your staff. So for example, I went ahead and updated my name. Okay, if I wanted to add another staff member, maybe I have 4 manicurists, or maybe I have 2 facialists, I can easily add a name here. And I can have here certified esthetician. Okay, great. I can include their email, phone number, even their photo. I can go on ahead and provide plenty of other features. Most importantly, what's their schedule like? Are they going to be working on the weekends? Are they going to be working during the week? You can make edits to all of their schedule listed here. Okay, great. Now I've included my information as well as my second esthetician that's going to be working along with me in my company. That's how easily you can start adding your staff, but plenty of other things that you can do. If you had several rooms, you can include rooms. You can have automatic email sent to your clients after they've booked, which is a huge plus, a nice, great reminder for them to keep their appointments. I can create and customize their forms. That's how they can complete their booking. I can create policies. I can have plenty of other integrations and tools that can be used here under my booking calendar section. So I've done the services, I've added staff, I can include locations if I wanted to, and I can also include different kinds of session availability and things that'll help me complete those bookings. All right, great. We've gone ahead and learned how we can do our calendar booking, adding staff, adding our services, locations, prices, our catalog of items. The next thing that we want to do is go quick and show you some of the changes that we've done. So I'm going to go back to my home page section here. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and take a preview of these changes that we've made. I'm going to click on Design Site. And what I'm able to see here is all the different changes, starting out with the name change that I've been able to edit. I've been able to include in here a new staff member. So let's go ahead and click on Book an Appointment. And we can do that first by choosing Preview on the top right-hand corner. If I want to book an appointment, I'll be able to see my different services that are listed here. Here's my gel manicure. Here's my facial. Let's go ahead and take a look. If I wanted to add another service, I could do that in here. Plenty of things that you can add so that you can build on it. So maybe I have a manicure, but I also want to have a facial. So I'm going to include these two. So I have a gel mani and a facial. I can go ahead and schedule that. Pick a date and pick a time. Okay, so that's going to be for my appointment here. Notice that I have 2 services and I can easily start booking. So I have yet to go on ahead and created this business site. We're still in preview mode, but you get the idea. You'll be able to have your customers completely book and you'll be able to have them pay. All right, so now that you've had that nice little run through and preview of what that could look like, we've been able to add our service, we've been able to add our staff, and the next thing that we're going to do is integrate social media. So I'm just going to navigate here to home. We're still in my preview stage, so let's click on back to editor. This will allow us to make additional edits to our page. And I want to show you how easily you can navigate to the apps tool and integrate a tool that we're looking at is Instagram. So you can do a search and I want to have an Instagram feed and I can easily find that here. Okay, so now that we know that the Instagram feed tool is here, let's make some room for it. I want to include this in my first fold here, my front part of the page, I'm going to add a section. We're going to navigate to the left-hand side panel here and include a nice blank section. Okay, notice it's going to be falling under the nice welcome section. So I'm going to make sure that I move this down. I have arrows here that'll help me bring this down. I want it to be right under these testimonials for the contact section. Okay, so now that I've created this here, the first thing that I'm going to do is just open up this section a little bit more. I have this section highlighted. I'll go here to my Add Apps tool, include Instagram feed, find that tool. The best part about it is there's plenty of tools in here that are free. You don't have to pay additional. So I want to make sure I have something that I can include here, free to install. I'll add this to my site, and it's going to add all the features. I don't have to worry about coding. I don't have to worry about any of that. What I have to worry about is just making sure that I have it available to show up on my page. So now that I have it here, I can do a few things. I'm clicking on the section. We have again that floating menu. What I can get started doing is adding the account by connecting it and logging in so that everything is ready and integrated to go. So that's how easily you can connect it. So let's go ahead and preview that. Now when my visitors come, they're going to have a nice view of my Instagram page. They'll be able to navigate my different posts, and all my posts are now going to be integrated live. Okay. All right, great. That's how easily we can add that tool. Notice that we do also have a nice little social media bar in this particular template. It's what we call pinned, which means it moves with every page. Okay, and it moves as you're scrolling, it's going to be staying still. Maybe for us, we want to include a few other tools. So we click on it and we have our floating menu, and we can easily start searching for the many different social media accounts. So definitely want to have my Facebook, want to have my Instagram, and maybe I want to have in here as well as another kind of feature. So maybe TikTok will be available. I can easily add that in here and just simply connect it by including my link. And my visitor will be able to go to each of my sections. So here you're able to see the direct links in here already. So just to give you an example, let's go ahead and preview that. It'll take my visitor straight to my page. This one is linked to our Wix account. Awesome. Now you've gone ahead and chosen a template, edited it, added your services, added your staff. The last step that we have to do in our editor is set up payments. Okay, great. So what we'll do is go back to our dashboard by clicking on Wix. This takes us to our digital back office, and you'll have several things that you can do. I definitely recommend that you play around with all of these buttons and tools so you can see all the different things that you can do. But notice again, Wix never leaves you alone. They are able to walk you through that process, especially if it's your first time. So it gives you a nice little checklist of different things that you need to do to complete your business account. But for us, what we want to do is get started on adding some payments. So your getting paid button option here provides you with just that. You'll be able to add payment links. You'll be able to add tap to pay. You'll be able to include a nice variety of payment types to your site. Not only that, but you can also create payment links. You'll be able to create invoices through here. Literally, it is your digital back office. Plenty of different options for you to choose from to start setting up all of those payments. and to be able to even create nice invoices. There's plenty of templates in here to help you, to walk you through that whole process. You can even send price quotes in here. If you had a physical location, you can also have all of your point of sale uh, machines and your computers set up and ready to go. So now that we've done that, we also have our sales section. So all of the orders, you'll be able to see them in here. You'll be able to see the nice variety of bookings and payments that have been accepted, that have been submitted. You'll be able to log in here and also look at all your different leads, all the different contacts, all the forms that have been submitted, or emails, or any information that you want to include, any emails that you collect. You can start creating email campaigns and start sending that out. Of course, you have more of your marketing tools, anything that you want to do to highlight and grow your business. You can do that through here. Plenty of integrations as well. Anything and everything that you need to do for your business is right here. So you never really have to leave the back end. You can do it all in one place. You also have your analytics. So if you want to get started on seeing what exactly is selling the most, my sales look like, you'll be able to see all of that in real time. You'll be able to navigate and see what that looks like through weekly, through monthly sales. Like, how many days do you want to see the different kinds of sales that are coming in? You'll be able to see all these reports, and it'll definitely help you with navigating your marketing campaigns, seeing what's selling, if you're doing different kinds of postings, being able to see all those great things. Okay, awesome. So my page hasn't become live just yet. So let's go ahead and get started on doing just that. We're going to go back here to home, click on, let's see here, design site. I want to go ahead and save this. As I save this, it's going to give me an opportunity to start providing a URL to my page. So I'll go ahead and click on that. Okay, great. So I'll save here all my changes. I can start editing the name of my site here. So maybe I want to call this Miami Organic for now. That's my free URL. And I want to publish this and set this live. So just by publishing it, I'll be able to have visitors come to my site and come to my page. I can start sharing this out. Notice I don't have a domain just yet, so you can always get started on having that ready to go, but you'll have this free banner here, a free URL. Remember, you do need to have a premium site in order to start having your customers book and make payments. It will let you know, like, hey, like these are the services, but you can't book just yet. So make sure you upgrade to a premium core or business account so that you can get started on collecting those payments. But this is how quickly and easily you can launch your site. It's a nice little preview run. You can see what it looks like. You'll be able to navigate all the different pages. You'll be able to view anything and everything that you've added in here, all your changes, all the apps or all the features that you're looking for. Just remember that you do have to upgrade it. And so how you can easily upgrade is by clicking here when you are launching your site, complete your setup, plenty of other steps that you can go through. It'll ask you to complete. Again, Wix really walks you through that process so you don't feel alone, and you'll be able really to get started right away. So you can quickly choose the upgrade button. Choose the best plan that fits for you, either core or business. You'll be able to look at all the different features. If I wanted to click business, maybe I want to pay this yearly, maybe I want to pay it monthly, totally up to you. You have that option. And then from here, you simply just make your payment and submit your purchase, and then you'll be able to add the rest of your connections with your bank accounts and your payment options, and your customers will be able to book freely online without any hiccups. All right, Thank you so much for being able to come to this workshop. I hope that you've learned plenty to get you started on your Wix Beauty site. I do have additional resources for you, a nice Wix Help Center link that'll help you navigate any and every question that you can possibly imagine. Simply go here and add a question, and Wix is going to walk you through that process with thousands of articles. Another great site for you to take a look at is the Wix Beauty Business Essentials Checklist. That's right, we've provided a really great solution for you and a nice checklist for all of your needs, anything and everything that'll help you become a successful business site online so that you can optimize every single aspect of your business online. So definitely take a look at it. It walks you through it so that you can easily stay on top of your business needs through the site. Another great area that you can definitely learn from is if you want to learn more, simply by watching a few other on-demand videos, plenty of options for you. We have a great video library from very, very basic all the way to managing your business and the different business solutions and growing it, but tons of courses, tutorials, and webinars, of course, for free so that you can navigate and learn more about building your business online. Again, Wix never leaves you alone throughout this process and your journey. You'll be able to start building all of this right away. We were able to build something within these last 45 minutes. So really excited to see what you'll be building. Here are a few very typical, frequently asked questions. And of course, thank you again for building with Wix. Have a great day.